Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back. It's a beautiful day. I am having a fantastic day today. Are you having a fantastic day? Okay, let's do a high five. Yes. If you're not having a fantastic day, that's okay. It's no problem. You will have a fantastic day soon. Because few days before, I had a worst day. Like worst. So today it's fantastic. So maybe I'll have another worst day again. So it's okay to up and down. It's okay to go up and down as long as everything is going. So moving is all right. I would like to compare the cycle, the cycle pedal, it goes ups and down, but it's moving forward. So whenever you go down and whenever you come back up, it's a sign that you are moving forward. Okay, I'm talking philosophy here. Okay, I'll stop it. So the reason why I made this video is to talk about jobs. We all have one single job. I am an IT person. I work for a company and I help them to increase their revenue in terms of, okay, we should not talk about revenues. I work for a company where they do IT service. So I am an IT person. And if I have friends who are a medical person who goes to goes to a hospital or goes to a college and they okay, you can't go to a college and do work, right? I mean, I'm mixing students and people who are working. So working professionals in terms of medicine, they go to their hospital and they serve their people. And who else? Drivers. So I have people who are friends who is working as drivers. They have a car, or maybe they rent a car and they work as a driver. And who else I have? I have friends who are teachers. Yes, teachers, they go to school and they teach and inspire the young future. Yeah, so we have a lot of friends. Of course, you all should have a lot of friends who are in different fields, who all have a single job. And your job determines who you are. Yes, of course. So your job plays a main role in your life. You start your day because you have to go to your job. You start your day with the thought that you have to go to your job. You wake up and think of that time where your office shift starts, and then you go to the office and you just do the work that you're supposed to do, and then you come back. You spend your good time with your family, or maybe you do exercise, or you spend time for your own. And in the end, it's like a cycle, right? The next day you go for another I mean, you go for another day, and the day just goes on. But what happened? We human beings were not supposed to be doing one single job. But especially in India, we have this culture that once you get settled in a job, once you like that environment, once you get enough pay, once you get enough money, people tend to settle in that job where they don't want to move out, where they don't want to try multiple things. They say that if you reach 30 or 40 and you have to settle down, if you don't have a car by 30, if you don't have a house by 40, man, you're doing something wrong. That's a paradigm, that's a paradox that we have built for human beings, but in general, that's not how it works. What makes you happy is another thing. You should do something that makes you happy, but that doesn't mean that you have to do all through your life, right? So if you take a look at the history, let's dip our legs in history and see what happens and what happened in the past. If you take, let's say, some famous personalities, Einstein, or okay, not Einstein. I will take, okay, let's talk about the recent time itself. You take any successful people, any successful people. Let's take an example. Okay, let's take, who can I take? Okay, let's see Rajinikanth. Okay, Rajinikanth is an actor. We all know Rajinikanth is an actor. But if you look at the life story of Rajinikanth itself, he started his career as a conductor, a bus conductor, and then he moved into this field. And he's also a philanthropist. He spends a lot of time helping people. Most of us don't know, but he's an active philanthropist. And he also spends time in Himalayas where he wants his own peace of mind. He goes to Himalayas, spend most of the time over there. This is just one single example. And we have multiple other people. They don't have one single job. All the successful people, if you look at their profile, they are not sticking to one single thing. They may be a movie producer, they may also have an investing firm, they may also have some other job where they can get income from. So if you look closer, but they're not going into multiple streams to get multiple income. They just try multiple things. So that's what we're supposed to do. When we are working, when you're going to job, we're not supposed to get stuck in that particular job and do all the things in one particular job. I've read a book called Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen, okay, I forgot the name of the author, Stephen something, some last name I forgot. So this book, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, one habit is to try multiple things in life. Okay, I wanted to talk about Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou is a person who was born and brought up in US. And if you look at her life story, she was thrown out of her family when she was actually abandoned when she was 8 months old. She was left in a train, and an old lady, a grandma, picked her up and she brought her up. When she was 8 years old, she was brutally raped, and when she was 16, she loved reading poems. She used to read all the poems. She remembered Rabindranath, sorry, not Rabindranath Tagore. She remembered all the Shakespeare's poems. And now, when she was 18 years old, she became a singer. She went to all the local clubs and she started singing. And then she started doing multiple other things. She became a dancer, and then when one of her friends died, she quits dancing. And then in the end, she found that writing poem is when she felt her own self. And then she figured out, I have to write poems. And now, if she haven't tried multiple things, we would have lost a great poet in our history. So just because she was able to she was able to try multiple things. She had that passion to try multiple things. So it's necessary for every one of us that we have to sit and try multiple other things, not just one single job. There should be something that you really love. Go ahead and try that. And why I bought Seven Habits of Highly Effective People is he has mentioned about the successful people who are highly effective. They have at least 2 to 3 streams than the regular job, than the regular things that they do in their life. So let's, as I told you, multiple examples, Maya Angelou or Rajinikanth to be is a famous personality because you may be watching from India. Yeah, so that's something that we all have to give it a try. So I made this video just to let you know that you're doing a job. Of course, you're doing a fantastic job in whatever job that you're doing, but it's highly recommended that you should try multiple streams, try multiple things in life. That'll give you a bigger perspective. You get to meet a lot of people. You get to expand your network base. So try it out. It'll really help you. Right? Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this video till this moment, it's 7 minutes, 58 seconds. You are fantastic. Let's do a high five. Bye for now and take care.